Today we're going to talk about taping your knee with rock tape. Stay tuned. First, what you're going to need to do is order a roll of rock tape from either Amazon.com or rocktape.com. You're going to want the 2-inch roll and to have it continuous, so not the pre-cut version. You're going to want to be able to cut your own strips. It's super easy and I'll teach you how to do it. So what you're going to want to do first is cut 2 long strips. You're going to measure from the bony part of your knee up to about 1 inch or 2 past your kneecap. So mine are about 8 inches in length. You're going to want 2 of those strips, and then you're going to want one about 4-inch strip that's going to neatly kind of come across your kneecap. Strips are hypoallergenic and latex free, which is super awesome. They come with a paper backing, so you're just going to take one of the long strips and you're going to peel that paper backing off. There's adhesive on the back. You're going to take the bottom part and you're going to cross it over this bony part of your knee. You want it to be on an angle, so it's going to come up around your kneecap. So I'm going to put it no stretch on this bottom part. So I just kind of lay that down. And then I'm going to give about 50% stretch. I'm going to come around my kneecap. And then this last little bit, you see if it kind of like folds over like this. There's no stretch on that, and then I'm just going to lay it down. When you go to put the tape on your knee, you want to make sure that there's no lotion or anything like that. You can clean the area with alcohol wipes or just rubbing alcohol if you have that around to make sure that it sticks. Okay, we're going to do the second strip now. You're going to cross it over again, no stretch on this bottom part, but you want to make sure that that bottom part really is attached to your skin and not on this other piece of tape. I'm going to give about 50% stretch, kind of half on my kneecap, half off my kneecap. And then once that stretched part of the tape hits my skin, I'm going to attach it there, kind of rub it down, and then I'm going to let go of this other piece of tape and I'm going to smooth it down. So you don't want any stretch on the top part. And so it's going to kind of create a little bit of like an eyelet there. You're going to take your short strip. This one gets a little different. You're going to rip it in half so that paper kind of comes off and peels off. You're going to pull it back like a Band-Aid. So there's going to be no stretch on the ends, but you are going to give about 50% to 80% stretch down here. You're going to put this in between that bony part of your kneecap, or the bony part of your knee and your kneecap, and you want the edges to be on skin as well. So I'm going to stretch it 50 to 80% right in between my kneecap. Once the tape hits the skin on either side, I'm going to pull that off. Again, no stretch on the end. And then I'm going to kind of rub it to activate it. It's activated by heat. This tape is good now for anywhere 2 to 3 days, sometimes up to 5, depending on how active you are, how sweaty you are, things like that. You can shower with it. When you take it off, make sure that it's thoroughly wet. So either after a shower or get the tape nice and wet and then pull it off nice and slowly. Do not pull it off like a Band-Aid quickly. You want to go nice and slowly, peel it off. It won't hurt if the tape is wet. If you have any redness or itching, go ahead and remove the tape. It could be some skin irritation if you have like a lot of pollen or dust or dirt around that can get under the tape and irritate the area. So keep an eye out for that. If you have any other questions or other areas you would like to see taped, go ahead and shoot a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for visiting my channel.